Y'all, I am so glad to be here, and I am so glad for whoever is clicking on. If it be one, if it be 10, if it be 100, I am so glad for you guys to be here today. And guess what? I got a great message. I got a great message. Uh, I was led to come on and tell you guys when God is for you. Yes, yes, yes. Because sometimes we get it twisted. But when God is for you, y'all, can't nobody come against you. So let me tell y'all a little something. So we're going to get into this video. Y'all, one thing, yes, yes, this message is for the children of God. One thing I know about the children of God is that you confuse people. Yes, you confuse people. You confuse people. Whenever you run into a person that loves the Lord and they got that light and they done been through some things, they still have the same story. They have been knocked down, they have been drugged at some point, but they always have made it through because God was there with them. Even when they didn't realize God was keeping them and carrying them, He kept you, He carried you, and He got you to the place where you are now. Some of you may not be exactly where you want to be, but Lord knows you are not where you used to be. And we thank God for that because I promise you, I don't want to be where I used to be. So, y'all, I got a good message for you today. But before we get started, I cannot go any further without saying this is the day the Lord has made, and I will choose to rejoice and be glad in it. And I hope y'all, whenever you get out of bed or then got out of bed, you put your feet on the enemy's head and go ahead and give yourself the advantage. You give yourself the advantage. Don't let him start off before you. You start before him. But y'all, uh the one thing I know about the children of God is you confuse people. You confuse the enemy because you have been knocked down, you have been drugged, you have been through a lot of things in your life. And some people look at your life, and even you have looked at your life, and you wonder how you got over. But you know that it was the mercy and the grace of God that brought you through because you know that you could not have never gotten through what you went through and gotten to the place to where you are now without him. And guess what? Even if you are not where you exactly want to be, you know that you are nowhere near where you used to be. And we're going to glorify God just for that right now. Okay? We're going to glorify him for that. Because you know what? Like I said, you confuse people because you have been through so much in your life, some of y'all. And see, every time you've been knocked down, you got back up. Yes. Even through the lies, the manipulation, and the traps that was laid and set up for you. They were set up for you to set you back, to keep you back. Yes. But every time you got set up, you got set back, you always continue to have a bigger and a better comeback. You always would go from glory to glory, Lord. Yes, because even back then, some of you didn't know who you were and you didn't know whose you were. You didn't know who you were and whose you were. And in your heart, you didn't even realize how much Jesus had paid for you and the price he paid for you, and that you were bought with a price, and that you are valued and that you are valuable. And that some of you have been handpicked by God for a certain purpose. Yes, Lord, because some things that some of y'all have been called to do or asked to do, or the stuff that you went through, everybody couldn't have even went through it. Everybody could not have even endured what you went through. Yes. So with that being said, please don't let the naysayers tell you nothing. Don't let the naysayers say nothing or speak nothing over your life anymore. In fact, tell them to say less. Tell them to say less. Say less when it comes to you and when it comes to your life. This your life. God got this. This you and God. Y'all got this. And the simple fact is that when God is for you, this the simple fact, when God is for you and you striving and you try, that don't mean you don't mess up, but you try to be a better person. See, some of y'all been fighting your whole life, Lord. You've been fighting your entire life. And I want to tell you as a living witness that no matter what you've been through or maybe going through right now, it gets better. It gets better because God is with you. Because God is with you. See, it's always going to get better. It's always going to get better because you love the Lord, right? You do love the Lord, right? You do carry him in your heart, right? So listen, you definitely not perfect. And look, you never will be. But you love the Lord. You love the Lord. And now that you know better, even when you didn't know what you was doing, God sees your heart. God knows your heart. God knows you better than you know yourself. God knows what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. He already knows this. So when you're around here beating yourself up, thinking you're not worthy, God sees so much in you. He see the diamond in you. He see the good in you, and he's already see what you're gonna do. So if he investing all this time in you like that, you getting slammed and drugged, and the enemy think he taking you out, and he using minions. He using the minions and the flying monkeys, and the flying monkeys around here to do his dirty work. But you still come through. That little head part, you get knocked down, that little head bob back up. That's what I'm talking about right there. And then once you get back up, it's like once you get back up, baby, you get back up stronger and taller and better than before. And it's all because of him. It is not through your power. It is through him. It is through him. It is through God. Yes. So you're definitely not perfect and you ain't gonna never be. But you just love and you love people. And you just have always been slammed with negativity and lies and slander. Even though you've been slammed with negativity, lies, and slander. Always. You don't even do that. You don't even vibe like that. You don't even rock like that. In fact, you the one person that could care less about what is going on in people's personal lives. You know what I'm saying? If you can do anything to help people, you will. But you don't care what people got going on behind closed doors. You don't care about who husband cheating with this and who this that, and you know they got a car and they can't pay the car. No, you don't even care about that type of stuff. You literally mind your business. But people have always and continually either lied on you or either tried to drag you into stuff. But see, God know your heart. God always knows your heart. And even sometimes when it looked like it was crazy, God brought you through. And guess what? Guess what God will do? All of that karma and that negativity and them seeds that they planted. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what some of these people are doing now. I wonder what some of them doing now. I really don't wonder, but you know what I'm saying? Since you have removed yourself and you don't be around certain people, it's not everybody, it's just certain ones that just kept up mess and was just busybodies, and they tried to keep you in stuff on top of everything else you went through. Lord, this sounds like a little bit of testimony. I should have been put a little, disclaimer. This a little testimony tied in here. But guess what? You still, no matter what you have been through, you have kept that love, y'all. You kept that love, you kept that peace, and you have kept that joy. And guess what? Guess what? That is what baffles. It confuses them. It have them scratching their head. This is what confuses your enemy. And guess what? It keeps some of these people up at night. You, the person who have tried to stay humble and mind your business, and you want to just do better and be better, and you want to seek God, and you just want to help people. You ain't never been in and tried to compete with nobody. You ain't never done none of that. But secretly, people have always been in a secret competition with you and all of that stuff. And you just tired of it. And guess what? God just plucked you right on up out of certain places. And baby, you just done. You done with that. If it ain't kingdom business, then I don't want no parts of it. I still love you, but I don't want no parts of it. And I know some of y'all feel that way. Some of y'all really feel that way. But some people stay up at night hating on you. Some people stay up at night hating on you, Lord. They do. And I say hating on because they sitting up thinking, and they ain't thinking good thoughts. So that's hating. You're thinking negative thoughts. You're up meditating on certain people when you should be meditating on God. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? Don't y'all stay up. Y'all go to sleep. Y'all go y'all go to sleep. And some of y'all do go to sleep no matter what you got going on. Some of y'all go to sleep and y'all sleep like a baby. Yes, let them meditate on you if they want to. You meditate on Jesus. That's how you can go to sleep, because you meditate on Jesus. That's why you can go to sleep. Yes. Yes. And let them, if they want to try to send a text, you know what I'm saying? If they want to try to do whatever they want to do, Lord, because most of them don't realize when they sit up and they think negative thoughts about you and all, they ain't got to say nothing. Or most people feel like because they not physically doing nothing. No, it's your thoughts. If it's your thoughts and what you feel in your heart, and that is negative and that is evil, and you technically in bed with the devil, you working with the devil. Yes, yes, you working with the devil, and y'all working against people. Y'all working against people. I just want to put that out there. 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 If you are a person that is sitting up and you are negative and sitting up thinking negative thoughts on a person, that is evil, and you are working with Satan, and you are trying, that is spiritual. You sending attacks, whether you know it or not. So I just want to put that out there. So maybe if you doing that, maybe you'll stop. Hey, and anybody that's working for the kingdom, anybody that's trying to work for the kingdom, and you got these people in your life that don't want to see you with nothing, you trying to do you just trying to be a light, you just trying to help people, you just minding, you tending to God's business, you tending to your business. I just want to let you know. You've been knocked down, but you keep getting back up. You get back up. You get all kinds of spiritual attacks and warfare sent your way, but you still got that peace and that joy in your heart. You have not let that stuff make you bitter. You are a spiritual warrior. Yes, you are the spiritual warrior, and that's why God chose you, because of your heart, and he know you tough as nails. Yes, and that is why you always get knocked down, and you even got drugged. But you, like I said, and I'm going to keep saying, you keep getting back up. Some of y'all right now, I'm going to just say this. Some of y'all got a second wind about you. Some of y'all done caught a second wind. Some of y'all been rat-tat-tattered, but you got a second wind. And some of y'all right now are standing 10 toes down no matter what it looked like. No matter what it looked like, you standing 10 toes down. And guess what? I know you don't fear. And guess what? Definitely don't be discouraged, because when God is riding with you, y'all, when God is riding with you, you already know what I'm finna say. When God is riding with you, when God is with you, nobody can come against you. Nobody. Y'all, that's all I got today. Hey, if I said anything in this video, y'all go ahead and y'all share it if you think somebody might get something from it, and definitely subscribe. We still in here, we still hanging in here. Bye.